We're all good?
Yes.
Awesome. So my company, Sparkles Inc. I did just drop my bio from my website in and ask AI to, rewrite it for me and to keep it concise. I made some edits of my own, but I felt like it was nice and clear, and it definitely read better than my bio that I originally had. I did use the lead building system to work on, oh, I forgot to replace your response there, but basically to work on my continual ongoing strategy, which will be as a musician and as an artist and a record label to always just get in front of new audiences and engage new fans and get more listeners and potential listeners. So for a campaign objective, I put increasing followers across all music platforms. The target age 18 to 34 who enjoy dance and pop music, specifically dance music festival attendees. Our irresistible offer would be free tickets to Ultra Music Festival near you because it is worldwide. So that would work with our international ad campaigns. And then a thumb stopping visual would be like a front row of the festival with a blurred out face that says your face here or this could be you, right? And the compelling message, who's your festival buddy? Tag them for a chance to win tickets to Ultra Music Festival with a couple of hashtags, and then the call to action, which is follow and retweet to enter. And I base that on being a Twitter, I'm sorry, an X, because it's nice and short and it fit better on this page. But of course, we know we can optimize those for each different platform. How I built it, I provided ChatGPT with the 6 pillars and asked it to help me create a campaign to increase my own followers. And it gave me some examples for each pillar that I could use, which I selected above, as I already showed you. And I basically worked with ChatGPT in a conversational style, like, I like this option, I like that option. Okay, let's move on to the next one. And here are some of the examples of our conversations. For instance, on number 2, I told it this is my target audience, and it gave me some I called out the artists that such as Miley Cyrus or Taylor Swift or BB Rexa that might be kind of in the right vein, as well as dance music attendees, and it gave me some psychographics and demographics about who that might be. And then I said, let's work on that resistible offer. I like the ideas, which was one of several that it gave me of the contest for tickets to a dance music festival. And then I also was working on maybe doing a sneak peek of an upcoming remix, but for this purpose, I'll just stick with the one. And so it gave me some ideas for winning a pair of tickets and what they might need to do that, as well as like what kind of imagery I should put into the content to promote it. And then finally, I said, great, we were talking about what the captions should say, and it gave me a whole bunch of different options, and a lot of them were longer. I said, great, let's make it for a Twitter, for a tweet. I think it's okay. It still knows tweets, even though it's X. But so I just grabbed one of these, who's your festival buddy. But the truth is, I could use all 3 of these in the ad creative, since with Meta, you can add a bunch of different captions and it'll run them all and see which ones perform better. So I could just kind of tweak these. And then using Midjourney, I went ahead and created a front row of a concert, a dance music festival concert. So I could, pick one of these people and kind of blur it out and maybe just put like a white box over, like this could be you, right? And that would be the image. The alternative would be to grab, to try to find this stock image, or to make a video, maybe like a slideshow of different images capturing exciting, energetic moments, that will allow me to still use Midjourney for photos, since I feel like the video aspect of AI isn't quite where I need it to be yet. So just making something exciting, but that's visually stimulating, and then ending here that says this could be you, enter to win or whatever. Um, the results for this campaign, they do go, it would definitely get a lot of call to action, I think, especially with such a good offer. But also depending on which platform we're using, that doesn't necessarily get music followers, meaning that I might get followers or more interaction on X or on Instagram or on Facebook, but how do they convert to Spotify, to YouTube, or to Apple Music? So there would have to be a little bit more finagling and strategizing on maybe what steps I would ask them to take. Perhaps it would be better that I actually redirect them to a landing page where I capture their email, and that way I can just actually send them a release every time I put a new song out. And now that I've said that out loud, that's definitely what I would do, in addition to retweeting it so that we can get their followers to also engage. And this campaign did take about 30 minutes, if that, and probably would have taken me a lot longer just to even just to even put all the ideas in one place, and then writing content, and then also, finding the photo that I want to use. So definitely saved me at least half the time that I would have spent on it. And my learnings and my biggest ahas for this whole class are really how AI started and how it's been evolving and is continuing to evolving, as well as the concerns and opportunities that it presents, and being feeling like I'm at the forefront, or at least, ahead of 90% of people, having an understanding and being able to communicate in a way that's not like, oh, you silly, you don't know this, but like, no, understanding both sides of, yeah, we got to grow along with it. And it's just one step at a time. Some of the new tools that we've learned, learning how to use these tools to build campaigns and leveraging AI for my social media strategies, which I feel like is the bane of my existence. So that's cool. And then using AI to analyze my own song lyrics to actually get a better understanding of what are the core messages that I, as an artist, am singing about, and really communicating to my audience, which was really fascinating because I never analyzed it in that way before. And I got a lot of really insightful information from that, that can help me solidify and really identify my brand and who I'm trying to reach, why, right? So that was cool. And then next for my business is creating a small team, and I say small, like 1 to 2 people, to really help me implement the strategies that we're going to create, meaning like actual content creation, probably doing a lot of the AI strategizing work myself, and then having them implement it, meaning I can tweak it all and then we can work together to actually make it happen. Creating campaigns that build and nurture the ongoing relationship with fans and potential fans, rather than just always trying to promote something, and creating ads on social media that do convert and do get, more people into that bucket. And then finally, to use all of these things for my record labels page as opposed to for my artistry, because I think that's one reason I struggle with a lot of the social media, is that it feels like I'm promoting me as the product, and I don't really like that. Whereas the record label, I can remove myself one step and I can implement everything without, that friction of like, I feel like I'm self-promoting. It's like, no, it's the label. We're promoting lots of artists and lots of music and lots of different, services and stuff like that. So I'm really excited about doing all of those things. And that concludes my presentation.
All right. Thanks so much, Ashley. We ran a little heavy here, but I know Angie's got some feedback for you. She's going to drop it into the chat, so keep an eye out for that.